Ladies and gentlemen, the following bout, 3 rounds of mixed martial arts action in the featherweight division. This bout is brought to you by Crumb Concrete. Referee when the action begins, Rich O'Toole. Introducing first, fighting out of the center CBD blue corner. He hails from San Francisco, California. He represents Outlaw Jiu-Jitsu. He weighed in at 144 pounds even. He holds a mixed martial arts record, 1 win, no defeats. Jonathan Gonzalez. His opponent, across the cage in the never scared red corner, makes his home in San Jose, California. He represents the legendary AKA. He weighed in at 143 pounds even, Jordan Fernandez.
Alrighty, we're getting started with the MMA tonight. Should be a fun one here, AKA versus Outlaw Jiu-Jitsu.
Sorry, Will, I left you here to fill all that time. Jordan Fernandez was casually late to the party. He wanted to make an entrance.
Not late for the fight, though. He's trying to find his range early.
He's checking those leg kicks right off the bat, throws an inside leg kick of his own. Red tape on the gloves belongs to Jordan Fernandez and Jonathan Gonzalez with the blue tape. Both guys in all black.
Yeah, Jordan likes that inside leg kick.
And Gonzalez has taken the center of the cage. And Jordan Fernandez is circling and throwing some inside leg kicks. He's checked a few of, there he goes, he waited for that, sat on it, got a double leg, takes him down immediately. Gonzalez tried to flip him over and get a sweep there, but he did not work. Instead, he closes his guard as Fernandez is on top.
Yeah, I wonder if Jordan was just throwing that inside leg kick, waiting for one back.
Trying to get him to throw it so he could grab that double leg, which is exactly what he did.
Yeah, you could tell he was definitely waiting for it.
See if he pushes him up against the cage, gets some ground and pound in. Kind of looks like a ground and pounder to me.
Well, that AKA, they do like that that top pressure with ground and pound. Yeah, there he is, pushing him on the fence.
He's got him up against the fence, stacking him up tight. Start throwing some shots from this position. Here comes a right hand in it. It gets through. Not too hard, but it gets through. And looking for a triangle from the bottom is Jonathan Gonzalez. And Fernandez says no thank you, throws him off, and he's back in the closed guard.
Right back in the guard. Good attempt there by Jonathan, though.
Absolutely. Looking for something from the bottom. Got to do what you got to do. Always want to throw something up.
Yeah, I did see Jonathan's last fight, and he's very creative in there. Definitely a high-energy fighter.
And these are quick rounds, guys. It's camo, amateur rules, 2-minute rounds. Could be 3-minute rounds. I think it's 2 for these early fights. Yeah, 3 2s. There's going to be a couple with 3 3s. This is 2-minute rounds.
There it is.
Rich O'Toole will stop them, and that first round is going to go to Jordan Fernandez with the takedown and top control. Landed a couple shots from the top as well. Of course, Gonzalez did attempt that triangle choke, but obviously it went errant. We are live, guys, inside the Santa Cruz Civic Auditorium. Jim Cooley, Will Fredrickson, host of Story of the Fight podcast. I am the voice of champions. And we are at Daniel Compton's Central Coast Fighting Championships, and this, the first MMA fight of the night. We saw a couple good grappling matches, Will.
Yeah, fun stuff so far. I think the crowd's ready for the MMA. I wonder if Jonathan's going to be a little gun-shy on the leg kicks coming into the second round.
Yeah, obviously, I mean, like we said, Fernandez was sitting on that leg kick and shot that double leg immediately. He was checking them early on, but then I think, like you said, he threw a couple of his own to get him to do what he wanted him to do.
Yeah, we'll see if the strategy changed after that first round. It's hard to make adjustments in there.
I don't know what Fernandez forgot when he finally got out here. He had to go back. I don't know if it was his mouthpiece or not, but I would have sent my coach. I got to fight. I'm not going back to get it myself.
Yeah, he got round 1 running back.
Here we go. So, again, taking the center of the cage right away is Jonathan Gonzalez. That inside leg kick went errant toward the low blow area, but, big left hand.
Yeah.
Nice counter shot from Jordan Fernandez.
Yeah, Jonathan has good volume, but man.
Nice level change there from Fernandez. Takes the double leg again. Sorry, guys, my voice is going to crack all night. I commentated all night last night, doing double duty here tonight. You guys are going to have to rely on my buddy Will here. And he gets one leg passed.
Yeah, Jordan's doing a good job of using what Jonathan gives him. He caught the leg in the first round, got the takedown. He used the volume to slip and have his own counter there, and then another takedown again.
Yeah, looking to soften him up too. A little bit of body shots there as he tries to pass. And closing the guard again. He wants him to take his arm, maybe look for a Kimura or something from this position, or an armbar, but there it is.
Now it's your turn, Johnny. You gotta get up.
We have his corner right next to us, so get a little insight as to what his coach wants him to do. Sort of a stalemate here thus far.
So either you get up or you go to high guard.
Yeah, it's going to be tough getting up without being able to wall walk here.
And Gonzalez's coach just said either you're getting up or you're going to high guard, neither of which he's doing right now.
One goes, he's gonna pass.
It's tough in there.
Yes, it is. And when you're early in your career, I mean, he's only had one fight, and, you know, you're not really ready. Sometimes, I'll tell you what, my first fight, I didn't even know which direction I was facing in the cage half the time. You get so disoriented.
Yeah, and with those 2-minute rounds, the pressure's really on to make stuff happen.
You got 6 minutes to make it work, which is really just 1 minute more than a pro MMA round. So you don't have a ton of time. You basically have one round.
Yeah, he's trying to create space here.
He's doing a great job from the bottom this time.
Go, go, go.
Yeah, much easier when the fence isn't in your way.
10 seconds goes. Come
A
on.
little ride time there for Jordan Fernandez, but he didn't do much from the top. I liked the work and the output from Jonathan Gonzalez a little bit better in this round. I mean, it depends what you're looking for.
He was working off his back for sure.
Yeah, the whole time.
Yeah, he was able to get more off his back this round than the first round for sure.
And Jordan looks tired.
Yeah, I mean, when you're doing laps, you get the mouth guard at the beginning.
I can't tell, but it looks like the left eye of Jordan Fernandez has some sort of mouse working on the side, just underneath.
Yeah, I mean, before the takedown in that round, Jonathan did get his hands going a little bit. I think he did touch him a bit. I mean, Jordan did have the big counter shot.
Yeah, he landed a shot before that counter strike. I think they both landed a big one right there.
Yeah, Jordan wearing a little bit more than Jonathan, but again, like you said, it depends on what you're looking for. But I would imagine with that counter shot and then the takedown and the control.
Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure he's up 2-0
Yeah.
But I'll tell you what, I've seen some goofy things lately. So a lot of these judges are looking for guys working hard from their back and guys that aren't doing much in the top position. Uriah and I were talking about it last night. There was a fight between Arturo Burgos and his opponent, and it went the way that we didn't think it was going to go. And when we talked to the judges later, they said we liked the way the guy was working from his back, which, I mean, hey, I'm not a judge.
Yeah, so, and it is weird. You wonder, like, do the fighters get to know the judge's preference going into it?
Which judge? Yeah. Can I see their backgrounds? Can I see where did they train? What do they do? Are they Muay Thai fighters? Are they grapplers? You know, and we talked a little bit about, too, how we feel like really no one should be judging if they're not ex-fighters or guys that have trained at a high level. And obviously that's very hard to do. That pool is very small. But, you know, you like to see it when it's possible. He's rubbing that eye, so there's some, I don't know if it's sweat. It looks like he is sweating quite a bit. Third and final round, guys, we come out for. Both Will and I think that Jordan Fernandez is probably in the lead. And again, he changes levels underneath that shot, but this time stuffed, at least thus far, by Gonzalez.
He's deep on that double leg.
Yeah, he is, and he is relentless with those takedowns. Got a nice wrestling background, I think, does Jordan Fernandez.
Yeah, I mean, if you're AKA, you're getting wrestling work for sure.
Tell me what you think, Will. Listen, I'm going to pick your brain. We haven't worked together before. Fernandez has been content to hold him down and do not much else. And I think about guys like Sean Shirk, who I used to call the lay and pray guys. I'm not saying he's lay and praying. He's landing some shots. He's doing some things now. But in the second round, I didn't see him work a lot. How do you feel as a guy who covers fights, as a guy who analyzes fights, about a guy who lays on you and doesn't do a lot from the top?
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of different here because I think with the 2 minutes, it's like, do I risk a pass and getting swept, or do I just get the takedown and ride for a minute, right, and get the win?
Good point, good point. Only 2 minutes.
Yeah, in 5 minutes when you take a guy down in the first 30 seconds and you just kind of sit and guard for another 4.5, that's a little tough.
Yeah.
But with 2 minutes, it's tough.
Yeah, and again, I'm not going to say that I think Gonzalez is a better jiu-jitsu player, but I think Fernandez is a wrestler and Gonzalez is a jiu-jitsu guy, and he knows that. So he's like, hey, I'm going to stay on top. I'm going to stay inside his guard. I'm going to stay smart, stay close to his chest, and he's going to work here for a triangle.
Yeah, he really is. He's trying to create the angle here with the fence, trying to push off of it.
Not sure how much time is left. It's got to be short time, though.
The lock is kind of loose.
It is very loose, actually, now that we see it from this angle.
But he is really going for it. And again, with judging, it's like
almost looking for a scissor choke here.
Yeah.
And he's gonna step over. Nice. He's gonna get out of it. Fernandez proves me wrong about his jiu-jitsu pedigree. Shut me up real quick.
He's on the arm there for the omoplata, maybe?
And again, working from the bottom and throwing up these subs. You never know what these officials are looking for. I know some of these judges that are here today. I know Kane Vandal. I know John Toll. I know Rich O'Toole. And I know Alan Cheng. I know these guys, so I know sometimes what they're looking for. I'm not going to say anything. But that was a great fight from both guys. I thought, Fernandez did enough. Obviously controlled the top a lot. I liked the way Gonzalez was working from his back. The problem is he was on his back the entirety of the fight.
Yeah. You think, in my opinion, that third round is that was the closest round of the fight.
The only one that I would have possibly given to Jonathan Gonzalez because he went for a couple subs and worked hard from the back. All right, we're going to find out who wins. Well, it's up to you now, buddy.
Yeah, while they clean up the cage here, get ready for the official decision. It's a tough fight where like we were talking about, top control versus activity off of your back. I think Jonathan did a good job in that third round attacking submissions. When you look at it in the case of who was closer to finishing the fight, that third round Jonathan did more in that regard. But again, you never know. Passing off to Jim for the official decision here.
Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for these two warriors in our first MMA fight of the night. After 3 very competitive rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards. Judge 1 scores this bout 29-28 Fernandez. Judge 2 scores this bout 29-28 Gonzalez. Judge 3 scores this bout 29-28 for your winner by split decision. In the red corner, Jordan Fernandez.
There we go, Jordan getting the win. But like we talked about, you never know what the judges are looking for here. So Jonathan